Hey guys, it's Doug Lazy. Thanks for hitting play on this video. It's another Now Playing in Your PJs. This time we're hanging out with the legendary Nelly. How are you this morning, sir?
I'm good, champ. I'm thankful that you're not in your PJs, so I appreciate that.
Uh,
Thank you
about
so
2 minutes
much.
before I was, man. Full disclosure.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You, you've been here to Sacramento hella times, man. What's like your favorite
Mhm.
memory of Sacramento, or when you think about Sacramento, what's one thing that sticks out in your head?
When I think about Sacramento, man, I mean, just great vibes. Basically, that again, like you just said, I've been there several times, so they've been supporting and holding your man Nelly down since like day one. You know what I mean? So anytime I get to come out that way, man, and Sac is they turned up for Nelly for day one. So number love, bro. Number love.
And that's how we feel about you. Nothing but love, man. We love
Thank
you
you
here.
so
So
much.
you have an amazing career, man. It's spanned a while. Hit songs, Grammys, acting, reality TV, Dancing with the Stars. What's one moment, Nelly, you can look back on in your career and be like, I think that might be my favorite moment.
Personally, and it's crazy because I said it and it truly is. It's like I had a chance to do VH1 Hip Hop Honors and celebrate LL Cool J, and I did I'm bad on VH1 Hip Hop Honors for LL, man. And don't get it twisted. I'm thankful for a whole career. I'm thankful for everything and all the things that I've been blessed with doing this music career. But I won't really get nervous. I did the Super Bowl twice. I love it. Grammys, all them stages. But when LL tells you, yo, go make me look good right before you go out on stage, it's like one of the most nerve-wracking experiences of my life. You know what I mean? Like here I am about to perform and emulate somebody who I've basically been emulating since I could remember talking almost. And it's a big deal that I'm here, but to have him co-sign that almost like, he's glad you're here and he wants you to go out. I know he did it on purpose because he did it right before I went out on stage. And and I know somebody told him like, yo, Nelly's over there, go out, and but I love him so much, bro. He's always opened his arms up for me. Any advice I've ever needed, anything I've ever needed, man, he's always been there. So it's nothing but love.
That's amazing, man. What keeps you inspired? You've been doing this for a while, but
Yeah.
you've been
Mm-hmm.
successful the whole time, man. So
Yeah.
you got to be inspired by something. What keeps you going? What keeps
Just
you
the
going?
love, bro. Just the love of it. You know what I mean? I just think you need to have the love of it. Whatever you're doing, I mean, especially in an art, anything that's considered art, because that's basically you putting your thoughts and feelings out there for the world to appreciate and to say whether they like it or not. So anytime you get to spend 20 years in that type of career and still have people agree with how you're feeling and what you want to do is you can't ask for a better situation.
I love that, man. What's the best piece of advice you ever got?
Best piece, just do me, do you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, I say that because whatever happens, you want to make sure you did it your way. Now that doesn't mean be stubborn and not pay attention if somebody's trying to help you or guide you in the right direction, but just make sure you're doing what you want to do because nobody's going to care when you start blaming people why you're not making it or why you're not where you want to be. Like nobody's going to care. You know what I mean? Like, so just do you.
That's good advice, man. How are you passing the time in quarantine? Are you binging anything good, learning new skills?
Just working, man. Trying to get this new project out, the Heartland project, actually featuring my new joint, Little Bit, that's out right now, and
Just
just trying
Florida
to
Georgia
bring it.
line.
Yeah, with Florida Georgia line, just trying to bring this
Yeah.
whole project together. This whole EP, country inspired. That's really what I'm just been pushing, working hard at because we're so excited. Not just myself, but everybody associated with this project, from my partnership with the label to everybody around, man, because we really feel like we have something very, very unique here, something that's never really been presented to the world, and also being a chance to be presented by someone who's believed in this crossing genres of music for about 17 years now. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool.
You were one of the pioneers, man. I remember the first time I heard you and Tim McGraw over and over, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, Nelly, country grammar Nelly, and Tim McGraw, country, just country, and bam, and there it was, and the song was so massive. So Did that like
Mhm.
get you interested in country music? Were you interested in country music
No,
prior to
no, I was interested in country music long before that. Obviously, I was, raised in St. Louis, raised in the Midwest. St. Louis raised me, they made me. That's who I am. But I was born in Texas as well. So it's just like I wasn't going to escape that country vibe.
right?
But no, I got in through it through like Lionel Richie. My uncle turned me on to Lionel Richie and his greatness. And then once I found out everything that Lionel Richie was doing as far as writing music for people, that turned me on to like Kenny Rogers and things like that. And then once I did that research, I got into the Charlie Prides and the George Straits and the Hank Williams and so on and so on. And I found out that it's one of the best genres of music ever created. And if you stop and really pay attention to it, man, it's dope music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that they really opened their arms and country music has embraced Nelly the way that they have.
I've noticed that country music, a lot of the songs they tell stories, and it's
Yeah.
stories, detailed stories, man. And it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
wow,
great
like,
stories. It's
yeah,
a lot of the same stories, but that's how you know it's good music. So that's how you know it's good music, because when you can tell the same story over and over, but actually like it each time as if it was different, there's nothing better, bro. You know,
100%. What would you say little bits about your song with Georgia Line right now?
just a little bit. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like the whole premise of me is me having this experience of my brothers FGL calling me and me going to hang out in Nashville for a weekend. You know what I'm saying? And this EP is basically the soundtrack for Nelly hanging in Nashville for a weekend, just having fun from top to bottom, from the backwoods to Broadway. You know what I mean? And it's just a bunch of country club bangers. It's man, it's a Nelly album, but you definitely can hear the influence and the vibe of what country music has influenced on Nelly.
I love it, man. I can't wait to hear the whole album. I'm super excited
Yeah,
for this.
bro.
Dancing with the Stars, man. You were the first hip hop artist to make it as far as you did. You kind
Yeah.
of like brought hip hop to Dancing with the Stars. And you've
Yeah.
had like your own reality show. Would you ever think like if American Idol or The Voice asked you to be a judge, is that something you ever consider? You have so much to offer.
You know what? The thing about it is I won't say no. I won't say no right here. I don't think as of right now or something to that nature. I think I'm really, really focused on, I love performing. I love touring. I literally love that. I think that's what helps keep me energized. And one of my OGs and somebody who I love dearly is Ron Isley. And Ron Isley is like 79 years old. I don't know if you got a chance to see his verses, but he's still going. He still loves to perform. Like, I love the Ron Isleys. I love the Tina Turners. I love people who you're going to literally have to drag off of the stage. Not just because they're getting paid to do it, but because they love to do it. And it's almost like one of those things that I feel if you took that away from them at this point in their life, we don't know how long that we would probably have them around, because yeah, man, that's something that I just love to do. But I don't know. I wouldn't say no. I mean, the money's right.
What's the funniest meme you've ever seen about yourself?
The funniest meme I've ever seen about myself. I don't know. I think they had one where they had like 4 different Nellies up there, and then I guess it was like the Band-Aid, and then they said Nelly healed. The Band-Aid was missing or some shit like that.
Does it ever sink in, man? Speaking of the Band-Aid, how iconic you are. Like, I was hosting a club night one night on Halloween, and we had like, I think there were 4 people dressed like you for Halloween. I mean, when you're a Halloween costume, they had the Band-Aids on and everything. When you're a Halloween costume,
that's
you're
when
just
you know you made it. That's when you know you made it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you made it. I tell people that. I said, listen, it's okay. Like, you can be famous, but you're not a star until you're a Halloween costume. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like, yeah,
that's
definitely.
Awesome. Has an artist ever come up to you and told you that you inspired them? Like, like somebody who's maybe
Oh,
up
of
and coming
course.
or a younger artist?
Of course. I mean, the thing about it is that, of course, like we said earlier on, I mean, it's been 20 years for me, and it's been 20 years of something that I would, I'm very gracious to have and that I'm blessed for. So a lot of the artists, man, a lot of the artists today that's doing music a certain way, I think they understand exactly where a lot of that came from, because it's almost the same as me. Like, may he rest in peace. Me getting a chance to hear somebody like DMX. A lot of people, yeah, DMX was from New York, but DMX is very melodic, very chanty. You know what I mean? Very melodic, very chanty. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Bone Thugs, CeeLo Green, Goody Mob, all that organized noise and things like that. Arrested Development was huge on what it is I do. Obviously, Lauryn Hill, the Fugees. You just look at all these people who just created great hip hop music. And music is the key word, because it's the aura of it's just not rap. You know what I mean? It's good music. So yeah. So I've been fortunate enough to have a few of the youngsters. A lot of them, every time I meet them, man, you know what I mean? They're so respectful, and I appreciate that.
Man, that's amazing. Our promotions director, Deanna, is a super fan, Nelly. You probably have like a stack of restraining orders that have her name on it. Can you just
What's
say
her
hi
name?
to her? Deanna, Miss Purple
Deanna.
Rain.
Oh, what's the last part? What rain?
Oh, we just call her Miss Purple Rain. That's her Instagram handle. So yeah,
Miss Purple Rain.
Hi,
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Hi, Deanna, aka Miss Purple Rain. I'm gonna have to go search that. I hope I haven't blocked you or anything.
It's possible. I'm telling you that.
No, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Deanna. You know what I'm saying? Keep rocking. She's probably already bumping a little bit, but we'll make that work. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see you.
Awesome, man. What's your favorite song right now? What are you listening to, Nelly?
A little bit by Nelly. Right now, it's the jam. I don't even know. Are radios even playing any other music right now? I don't even know. You know what I mean?
It's definitely something that people are interested in and reaching out to us about. What would you be doing right now if you weren't doing music, Nelly? Like, what's your other maybe passion?
I don't know. I'm not one of those big regret guys. Obviously, we all try to say we wouldn't do things different. I'm a huge sports guy. Probably something in sports. You know what
Gotcha.
I mean?
What's your biggest pet peeve, man? What's something that when people do, you're like, you seem pretty chill and relaxed, so I don't know. And even like backstage, I never see Nelly the Diva, so I can't imagine that too much focus on your nerves,
Yeah, I just just hold your own down. That's all. I mean, we all make mistakes, and obviously people can influence our decisions upon some of these mistakes that we make. But just know at the end of the day, you're the bottom line. So you know what I'm saying? So as much as you would like to blame a lot of people, just understand that you had the last say. You had the last say. So eventually the fault lies with you, and just take responsibility on it and just move on. That it's all good. You know what I mean?
There we go. What's the weirdest thing a fan's ever done to meet you? I know you got some stories.
Oh. Man, what hasn't? Probably. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it all. Good, bad, scary. A little
by
bit.
The way, Deanna says she apologizes for the scary. So that was Deanna.
Oh, no, definitely.
What's the weirdest thing though that you can remember?
Back in maybe 2001, 2002, I had a young lady drive up from Texas with a child in the back that was like 12 years old. And she swore that this was my kid. Now, understand something. This is in like 2001. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like barely 22, 23. Well, no, man, 24, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And she's got a 12-year-old. And it's just like, sweetheart, like.
So what about math-wise? 9, 10 years old?
I would have been like 13. No. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I would have been like 13. Like,
right.
No, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but it was a little scary, man. But she had kind of been stalking a lot, stalking my office and a lot of different things. And she found out where I lived because it was not too long after I did Cribs on MTV. And that's something that I will never do again. You don't even get it. That shit brought nothing but trouble.
Welcome to my crib.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, again, Deanna apologizes for coming to your house, man.
Oh, that was Deanna? Yeah. Let me think about that. What was her name?
Right. What's your go-to karaoke song? Because I can't tell you. I like watching karaoke. I can't tell you how many karaoke nights I've been to, and
No,
people
I
sing
like
your
watching
song
it.
on
I like
here.
watching it, but I don't do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the karaoke guy, but I love encouraging people and getting them drunk to get up there and do it. Only, it's kind of like, if you play basketball, you know what I mean? You're kind of like, I'm not going to
Gotcha.
shoot around and shoot jumpers for drinks, but I will watch, participate, and clap and egg everybody on and support, as
Gotcha.
well. But yeah, I don't mind going to karaoke. I'm probably not going to get up there, but I will encourage anybody.
Have you seen anyone do while you were at karaoke? Has anyone had the courage to like sing one of your songs in front
Of
of you?
course, of course, bro.
Really?
Of course. I've seen a whole Nelly concert all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like, but it was
See,
dope. It was dope. I appreciated it. And I was egging them on,
right.
uh, correcting them as they go along. And I've actually grabbed the mic and done some backgrounds for a few people.
Wow.
Like,
That's
so it's
awesome,
cool.
man.
Yeah,
So
man.
what's next for you, Nelly? We know you got this whole album that's coming out. It's tell us a little bit about Heartland. So again, it's like country inspired. It's country
Yeah.
music. Like, how would you define it?
Yeah, country inspired. Again, I love and respect country music, country artists, and the life that they lead enough to know that Nelly's not going to make a country album, but Nelly can make an album that is inspired by country music, shows the love and appreciation that he has for how country music has embraced him, from the fans to the artists to Nashville to all things country music, allowing Nelly to be at the dinner. You know what I mean? And I don't take that lightly. I truly appreciate that because I understand what that is. So this project here is still a Nelly album, but you get a chance you definitely hear the influence of country music. Some of the guests that I have definitely are out of country music. I'll be more inclined to break that down for you maybe when we get ready to drop the project. But obviously, I got my brother's FGL on the first single, a little bit. And man, I can't wait for everybody to hear it. It's crazy.
Love it. Nelly, thank you so much. What do you want to tell your fans here in Sacramento, man? Like you said, we've been
Yo,
holding you down for a long time. We got lots of
yes,
love.
sir. Sacktown, yo, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for the first 20. Hopefully we ride the next 20 out. Of course, I'm going to be here as long as you have me. Be on the lookout for Heartland coming out this summer like that. Everybody who out supporting, buying a little bit right now, I want to thank you for that love. And let's make history again, man. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, let's get you out here soon, man, performing live. We would love that, Nelly.
Appreciate it. Bye, Deanna.
Much, much continued success, man.